know how fucking difficult it is to thrive in today's world. We have so much pressure on ourselves to live up to the right expectations, make the right choices, that is genuinely so scary. I'm gonna share with you lessons that I've learned, why they're important. You can also overcome these later on when you encounter them. There's 7 of them. I'm not gonna waste any time, so let's cut right to the chase. So number 1, when I was younger, I always was scared of failing and having this failure, and I don't know if it was something to do with the education system, but you know, growing up we're always taught, you know, if you don't get A stars or A's, you're actually a failure. If you get C's, you're a failure. If you get a D, you're a failure. Grades don't dictate how well you do in life, so why the fuck does this even matter? I was so scared of failure, it actually ruined my own self-worth and my own self-image, because if I didn't get the right grades, I'd literally be so pissed off at myself. I used to tie my grades to my own worth. Do you know how toxic that is? This made me so unhappy because I was always chasing grades and I wasn't focusing on things that would actually make me happy. Obviously, as I've gotten older and, you know, I'm progressing with my age, failure is actually super important, because I wouldn't be where I am today if I hadn't encountered all of those failures. I've learned such important lessons and they've led me to where I am today. So my advice to you is stop being scared of failure and actually embrace it. Failure is not failure. Failure is not the end of the road. It's just a learning curve. So get this through your mind, you'll be fine. Here we are on number 2. Number 2 was such a sticky one for me growing up because I literally had no backbone. I was so naive that I literally used to do this all the time. And what is it? It's people pleasing. So I grew up in a boarding school and I was just so scared of not fitting in and, you know, making it in with the popular kids. I used to literally do things to please them, to rank higher in their books so they'd look at me in a better light. Like, do you know how stupid that is thinking back on that? Anyways, I'd go get drunk, drink alcohol. I never used to drink before, and I actually used to start getting drunk just for clout. I used to do so many things just for clout. Like, can you imagine that? What I realized at the end of the day, by me doing these things, it didn't make me any cooler. Can't say the word, so ignore it. It made me more weak because I wasn't being authentic to myself or true to myself as the person I am. Like, I'm 23 right now, I don't drink. So all of that, changing my personality just to fit in, I don't even drink anymore. Just be true to yourself and you'll find the right people who fit in with your own personality, not the other way around. If you're fake, you're gonna attract people you don't even get on with. What's the point of attracting people you don't get on with? Because you're not actually friends, they're just fake friends. You have no shared values or common interests, so obviously you're going to be crying and feeling like a loner when these people don't even get on with you. So I made a list of these things on my phone to talk about, so I'm just going to talk through them. The third one kind of ties into the previous one, which is a form of people pleasing, but it's just saying yes. You know, we're trying so hard to fit in that we automatically say yes to everything because we're scared of FOMO or, you know, letting other people down. This is a load of bullshit and it's a load of crap. Stop saying yes. Have some boundaries for yourself. People will respect you more if you actually learn to say no. Like, for example, at university, I wasn't drinking anymore. It was hard at no saying first because everyone was drinking, seeming like they were having the time of their lives, getting lit, having all these parties, and I was the odd one out because I said no. Do you know what? It gave me a backbone and people actually respected me for it. So start saying no more. People respect you for it, and it will also give you boundaries, which will give you a higher sense of self-worth. Number 4, people sleep on this so much, but it's so important if you actually want to get to the good places in life. It's working on yourself. I really wish I'd started working on myself sooner, and I don't mean the way those fake Andrew Tate follower prodigies that are 13-year-olds on Instagram reels are doing it. I actually mean getting into personal development at an age of around 18, because it also builds your emotional intelligence for you to have better people handling skills, which is so important to thrive in today's world. I really wish I started working on myself sooner, because I would have attracted the right opportunities at the right time in my life. Not to say I don't have the right opportunity right now. Like, I'm super blessed and I'm super grateful for everything I have. If I did it sooner, maybe I would have been able to get to better places more quickly in life. When we're young, we're not taught that success is actually a mindset. Growing up, we're placed with all these limiting beliefs that actually knock us down even more. Success is literally 90% about your mindset, and working on yourself actually allows you to build this mindset, which in turn will make you successful. Number 5 is a big one. Look, we're an online generation. Everything is done online. You have Tinder, you have Bumble, Instagram. No one uses Facebook anymore, but you have X, Twitter, whatever it's called. You have TikTok too. But the worst one out of all of these is potentially LinkedIn. Look, I know you've been there. I've been there scrolling through my phone at 12 a.m. on a Monday morning and thinking, oh my god, this person's now working at a big 4 firm in less than 6 months when they came fresh out of the womb. Like, bro, it made me feel so shitty about myself because I was like, why am I not an 18-year-old millionaire yet? Why was I not a millionaire as soon as I came out the womb? Make it make sense. Social media is toxic because it makes you compare your chapter 15 with someone else's chapter 532. Stop comparing on social media because it's gonna fuck up your mentality and your mindset, and you're never gonna be happy with whatever you achieve. I learned this the hard way because no matter what I achieved, even if it was the most successful thing for my age, it still felt shitty in that I wasn't achieving enough just because I wasn't a multi-millionaire. Stop comparing yourself to others on social media and have a gratitude mindset. Second to last one is something something that I am still working on. But it's the fact that we live in a generation that wants instant gratification. You want instant money, you want the instant Lambo, you want the instant mansion, you want the instant house on the palm. Yes, I'm in Dubai, by the way. Life doesn't work like that. If you actually want to be successful, you need to put in the hard work, because hard work builds character, and character is what you need to maintain the success. If you make fast money, you don't have the character to maintain it, so it will never be there for you long term. Start chasing delayed gratification, because when you have a delayed gratification mindset, you get bigger riches over a longer period of time. Why would you want $1 million tomorrow instead of having $5 million in 2 years time? Like, just think about it like that for a second. Finally, the last one, which is so important. I used to value money so much. I put it at the top of everything. I put it over the relationships with my family. But what I realized over the last few years, after my parents have become chronically ill, is that you need to value your time more. Money comes, money goes. Time only goes, and you never get time back. Make sure that you spend time with your loved ones, spend time with yourself, spend time on new experiences. No, you don't need money for experiences, let's be real. You can have loads of experiences without money. Stop valuing money over time, because money will always be there for you if you want to achieve it later on, but time will not be. Anyways, that's my little mini rant over. If you enjoyed that, make sure you hit subscribe. I'll be posting some more videos on here. I share advice for young grads and young people every week, I guess. So see you on the other side.